Fuck you, Mark. You ugly motherfucker. Actually, you know what? I didn't even think to look. Is the new Outlast game on Game Pass? Because I know Outlast 2 was. Doesn't look like it. I'm pretty sure they'd be advertising that one pretty heavily. All right. Well, we're not playing the new Outlast tonight. We're gonna wait a little bit on that one, but we are gonna be playing it for sure.
Hello.
Present the emissary of the Blue Islands. Where is this motherfucker? Oh. He might be literally just straight up in the foreign quarter. He totally is. My dad. Yes. What is he doing in the Dancing Nomad? And why couldn't I find this place when I was looking for a bed actively?
Oh, she no talk to Dul. In all bad. Talk to emissary. She talk about the jam. The jam not here. The jam other place. Perhaps Dul can remember, but she needs to help his memory. Dul's memory old and full of holes. Like cheese.
Sorry. I know. I can't sing.
She right. But sailor life is rough, and sea winds blow away thoughts just like that. Dul heard that pennies can help, but Dul not knows if true. Oh, she wants fight. Dul knows fight. Show Dul what you're made of.
This is an easy win. Dul knows nothing of fight. Get up, Dul.
Fine. Oh, she won. The jam. She has what she came here for. Go now. Leave Dul alone.
Yes, you should.
Dude, he literally walked over and stole his seat. Man, that guy barely hurt me.
Madame?
I literally take more damage killing a mud crab than that guy dealt to me in a fist fight. How unbelievably weak. Ew.
Walk blessed, walk blessed.
I'm
Has my dame come to indulge in the hot springs, or is my dame simply looking for a place to forget? Unfortunately, a man with such a name is not known to me. Walk blessed, or is my dame simply looking for a place? Unfortunate.
I don't even remember the name of the motherfucker.
Hey,
My dame, you should cover yourself. Walk blessed, or is my dame simply looking for a place? Unfortunately, a man with such a name is not known to me.
let's talk downstairs, shall we?
What?
Let her in.
What is happening?
Hey,
My dame, you should cover yourself.
let's talk downstairs, shall we? I want to indulge. As far as I know, yes.
Yes, Tom.
Dijam Onelis.
I'm just
daughter of Geron,
talking to half a
emissary
body
of the
right
Blue
now.
Islands Coalition and newcomer. But let's save the introductions for later, shall we? It's cold up here. It does. Let's talk downstairs, shall we?
Oh, she's kind of
I want
hot
to
too.
indulge in these beautiful springs for as long as I can. What is it? Are you coming?
I'm right here.
Depends on the business, I guess.
What is happening? I'm sailing away.
So, I take it you're the welcoming party from the Sickle, am I right? I was told someone would contact me as soon as we landed, but for the past 2 days, no one has. I thought I might as well take a look around the city. Even though this city has certainly seen better days, at least according to
What
the
the hell
gossip.
is wrong with her forehead? It looks
Red
like
madness,
tinfoil.
lost ones in the forest.
She's a Klingon.
Crazed brigands. Phew.
Klingon. Oh, man.
I'm sure they have their
Yeah,
reasons.
look at her.
I have, but I've been warned that this Delorean is a, how shall I say, a complicated character. I'm important, and I'll let you feel just how important by letting you wait. But who cares? Once an idiot, always an idiot.
Hell yeah. What's an idiot? Always idiot. Hey, Funny! Funny, how do you always manage to make it to every Enderall
Now, aren't you
stream
curious?
and not even one of
But
the
fine, why not?
Cult of the
You
Lamb
want to buy
streams
an
that you try to
artifact
get
from
to?
the Sickle. An ancient and powerful one. One of unmatched value. 2 golden testicles from a Vatir, each of them weighing 3 pounds. Of course I am. Jokes aside, I would be a bad merchant if I went around gossiping with confidential information, wouldn't I? Don't take it personally. Show me. Formal supper in the guild's house with Delorean himself. Oh my, this is going to be an evening full of jesting and good humor. You can tell Delorean... Charming.
They
One more
take
thing before you
everything.
go.
Yeah, even your Cult
You're
of the
not.
Lamb stream.
I've heard that accent
Unbelievable.
before, but I just can't put my finger on it. Where are you from?
What?
You heard me.
Of course,
No, I
that
can't
was
be
it.
any clearer.
And how is it that a traveler
You
like
hear that?
you is now running errands
That's what I
for the
think of you.
Golden Sickle? A soldier of fortune. How charming. Anyway, good luck with whatever you do next. Apparently there's a Chilean minstrel. I'll stay there for the time being, and I wouldn't mind a good... Now, aren't... Then walk blessed, as people here like to say.
The Fat Leon! What did she give me that's so heavy? Oh, wait, no, she just took everything off of my body for no fucking reason. What a hoe. Man, I might want to play,
Warhammer?
no.
You said
If
you
I
had
wanted to
one?
play Warhammer, I just would. No. I want to play Alien Isolation again. God damn, this shit is all so heavy. Okay, we'll sell these two Binky Bunkies, and then we'll be fine.
Yes?
Huh. An arcanist, aren't you? Well, I hope your name is on the register. I'm thinking of wild major.
Well, there comes a point where you just have to live with it.
Hey! You're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to...
Wait, I almost forgot. There's something for me to do here.
Doubtful.
Fuck off. I don't know why damage mana is so fucking expensive compared to other stuff. It makes no sense.
I've got just what a weary traveler needs.
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you around. Oh, a bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look.
Yoink, I'll be taking that money. Oh wait, I forgot to check if I could
What was?
disenchant the staves. I cannot. Holy shit. I can't disenchant the staves, so I'm gonna sell them. Give me your money, Gunfade.
Oh, a bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look. Luck blessed.
Stinky guild house.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? He's not up here? You're not allowed to come down here.
Just have to work if you want to. Yes? She? Oh, wonderful. That changes a lot. No, because you know the meaning of responsibility and discipline. Now you'll get your pay. I will contact you if your services are needed once again. Farewell. There's one more thing. This Dijam. What's your take on her? I see. Now go. You'll hear from me.
Greetings.
If only that man knew a thing or two about reliability.
Yeah, as if.
The classic texting
course.
stream.
Your pay. Well, are you the
You
eagle?
gotta love it.
There's all that mud. Landlord Boric recently complained about rats in his granary. And we agreed to say... I can't do that. We...
Guildmaster DeLorean sent me. It's about this new protector. Oh, of course, sorry. Master DeLorean wishes to see you, my dame. At once, he said. It seemed to be something important.
Why? What's this about? The caravan?
Forgive me, my sir, but I don't know.
Uh-huh. Then it seems someone else has to take care of the rats. Off you go. The Guildmaster doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Well, fuck. That's obnoxious, to say the least.
As I said, without samples, I just can't say, my sir. I am sorry.
I understand. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. I'm sorry I don't have better news.
There you are. Thank you for coming so quickly. I don't think that's the right word for it.
Rodus. I'm already in here, you dickhead.
Rodus Trevian. I still remember when he was first hired in the trading post.
There's
Similar to the
there's a
way
lot
you
of people
are.
online that call this guy the
Remember him?
Mandalorian.
Uh-huh.
He led the caravan that was ambushed by those assassins. Rodus was an urchin
I'm
child
not
from the
kidding.
Undercity.
They do.
But unlike the others, he chose to fight
Okay.
his way out of his
They call him
misery.
the real Mandalorian, as a matter of
Eventually,
fact.
he made it into the sickle. He was a disciplined, honest young man. Yet despite all his ambition, he never sought to surpass his path. As I said, his career was hard not to notice. He never let the sickle down, not once. He was a good person, always striving, yet with deep respect for tradition. There aren't many young people like that these days. I still remember when I granted him the Sickles badge, 4 winters ago. He was so proud. I know it was you that brought it back to the trading post. I think it would have meant a lot to him, knowing that it isn't rotting somewhere in the desert sands. Suffice it to say, there has been a disquieting development. We've found traces of poison in some of the corpses.
Oh,
Traces of Kalayan poison. The petrified are sellswords, pathless and despicable people. But in the end, they are weapons, tools. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, who sent them? You say that so lightly. I think it's about time you learn the whole truth about this cooperation between us and the Kalayans. The reason the Blue Island Coalition is here is a bargain. Have you ever heard of the Green Scarabaeus, the idol of Morala? The goddess of Kile, yes. The Scarabaeus is made of a very rare gem that makes it one of the most valuable jewels in the civilized world. Well, as you might have figured, it was originally a Kalayan who possessed it. Ralius Davul, to be precise, the founder of the Blue Island Coalition himself. And at that time, one of the richest men
oh
on
my
Vin.
fucking god. I need to wax up. As soon as I find my wax. There it is. Hidden behind the lotion. Typical scam. Remember, boys, always stay waxy. Tom, 2023. Oh.
Yes. I will spare you the details of how that came to be, but be assured that it was the result of hard and path-abiding work, something that is foreign to those dark-skinned cutthroats.
Whoa!
However, the Blue Island Coalition contacted us about 6 moons ago, shortly after the Chilean
I don't know
Civil
about
War
that,
was over.
DeLorean.
They want to buy the idol from us. A big one. Let's leave it at that. It is. To be honest, if circumstances were different, I would have never agreed. The fact that the Chileans, in all their greed, were forced to sell the symbol of their own goddess is almost an allegory for the way of living. But I suppose you also know that our country, Inderall, has seen better times. And of course, all those unfortunate developments in the past years have affected the sickle too. And before you ask, it is not as if we have to fear for our existence. But there are certain expenses we simply have to cover. In other words, we need the money. Yes. Have you ever been to the Undercity? The House of the Apothecari? The Pest House, as it is lovingly called. The sickle maintains it. And with the current economical situation, we might be forced to shut it down soon. We do our duty. That the sickle respects the righteous path is not just some dull phrase. And from this day, this land shall be your new home, and the threads of which Inderall's future shall be woven rest in your hands. Book 12, verse 93. Being of righteous path also means taking
This guy's a little too
responsibility
religious for me.
society as a whole.
Get him.
Well, he's the guild master.
Rhoda certainly
Yeah.
helped me see the
No, I
Undercity
joined the
with
cult. I
different
can't.
eyes,
Hey, Brosum, how
yes.
you doing, buddy?
But that's not all.
Old buddy, old pal, old Scrumbingus, old Binky Bonky,
Yes.
old Lil Weena, old Tiny Peen.
You are. It was foolish. But we thought a regular caravan would
Part
be
6
less
is
likely
very
to draw
concerning.
attention.
Where are
It
you?
was a mistake.
Don't tell
I'm
me the episode
responsible
number
for
either.
many
Tell me
good
what
men and
stand is
women that are
happening.
now dead, including Rhodas. But be that as it may, we owe it to them to find the one who did this. And if the Blue Island Coalition really is behind it, then... You're right, but we have to be sure. Correct. We have to reconstruct the poison, and that's why I need you. It's called
By some barn area.
and it's made of 3 substances.
Oh, bro,
Netherland
some.
thistles,
Oh,
dust maggot stingers, and dawnflower extract.
you're so close
According
to where
the
it actually gets
apothecarius,
decent.
The thistles can be found in Golden Forest, and the stingers anywhere in the Powder Desert. Dawnflowers don't grow in
Looking for
Inderall,
Jotaro
so you
disc.
might have to try your
Well, I
luck
mean, that
with one
is
of
the
the
part.
traveling merchants in Duneville. Here, this should cover your expenses. And you have my word. If you help the sickle in this matter, your reward will be generous. That's an admirable attitude. Here's a list of the ingredients. Ah, this should be self-evident, but still. Not a single word to the Chileans, understood?
I'm gonna go
Rash
tell him.
accusations without any evidence to back it up could prove disastrous.
Fan service?
Good luck,
Like what?
Protector.
Fan service?
What about him? My relationship? What do you mean by that? Substitute son? By the righteous path, you say what is on your mind, I'll give you that. But truth be told, it's a welcome change from all those bootlickers who I usually deal with. Rhodas, he, You know, if I take a look at this world as it is these days,
Dude, I made
I
more
see so many
protein bars
things
today.
going wrong.
Except this time I put
Hardly
some
anyone still
dark
respects the
chocolate
righteous
chips in
path,
some of them.
save for the usual verdict. And for some reason, they all believe
I prefer
they
it
deserve
without.
a good life without having to work for it. When I grew up, it was different. Yes, I was born a sublime.
Oh no, this
but
guy's
I
a
grew up
fucking
knowing that our
boomer.
entire life is a trial. Walking the righteous path. It is a struggle, and it requires effort and discipline. Rhoda saw that.
Dark
He kept
chocolate
on
protein
going
brownies.
despite his
This
fate.
fucking guy.
In a
He's
way,
really doing me like this.
He was the living proof that virtue and
Mark
true
liked them
path
too.
abidingness
He tried them.
are not tied to conditions.
I
so
told
to
him I
speak.
was giving him brownies and he was actually
But that
confused
doesn't
even though he
mean
was
I
in on the
treated
joke.
him any differently, and he would not have expected me to either.
Kind of depressing.
Whoever hired these sellswords will pay, no matter. The
Yeah, Mark, how
price.
was the brownies?
Pretty alright.
Pretty alright. This guy was like, oh, more, give me more. The second he ate one. And I said, there is no more for you, Mark. And he was like, "Ugh, I need more. And he just started eating everything in my whole fucking house. It was really scary, quite honestly. I don't know what he was thinking. Oof. Twilight Bloom sap.
Greetings.
My favorite delicacy. Poison.
Huh? Can I help you?
Yeah, sorry I keep sitting on my phone, guys. I'm trying to organize the logistics of going and buying this dresser for our new apartment. Fuck you, Mark.
Walk blessed. Sure. Where to?
Dude, Mark ate all of my brownies. You got something hilarious to show me, huh? Alright. I was actually thinking that maybe for a little while here, we do something we ain't done in some time. Yep. Applause, applause. I live for the applause, applause. Live for the applause, applause. Sing it, Mark. Oh boy. Applause, applause, applause. Live for the applause, applause. Live for the applause, applause. Sing it, Mark. Nationwide is on your side.
Dawnflower extract? Yes, I do indeed. It's a rarity these days, however. Perfect. A pleasure to do business with you.
Yes.
Too easy.
Desert.
And here I was, almost forgetting to do this firm leather. I don't know what the fuck that is. Who is whistling Dixie? Who is making all that goddamn noise?
What is it, sonchild? Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you. But trust me, they don't come cheap.
Oh, it don't come cheap. Oh, yes, you need to let him, I guess. I need one of them. Just to pin.
I just need a wee little bit of the drink.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that he's talking to me in such a manner.
Oh, doesn't Tommy need a bottle?
Hey,
Shut Tommy. How do you feel about the mattress you just bought?
I don't know, idiot.
Huh?
Get away from me, freak. They're like, fuck you too. Thomas gone sexual, gone dark at 3 a.m. in the park. Doink. Fucking Mark. Fuck no, I don't want to use a memory point on that. Trash. Wait, what? Why? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Seems very mid. Dude, Brosum, will you just fucking listen to me, man? I'm telling you. It is trash until it's not. And that is the absolute best description of Part 6 that you're ever going to hear from someone. The Bone Judge. Oh my god, I still have another memory point? Well, if I had known that, I'd have done gone and gotten that there well of life, I tell you. Beep, 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 beep. Boy, I tell you what? Talent learned, tier 1. Well of life. Wow, why have I not been using this? Winter skin. The ghostly black bear. How do I cast? It's Z, apparently. Okay, it is Z.
So much to do, so little time.
Alright, hold on, boys. I gotta set my alarm up for tomorrow. Sing it, Mark.
No.
Dude, I'm gonna fuck you up, Mark. You have no idea.
That's fine.
You gonna be mad? Why am I mad? What are you talking about? Search for dust maggots and prickles in the desert. Northwest. Northwest. Sprindlefoot, I summon thee! Donkey! Bing, 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 bong. Bing, 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 bong. I ain't fighting no puss beetles. I ain't fighting no puss beetles. I ain't fighting these fucks either. I ain't fighting not none of these folks. You like my new hit single, Mark? Not fighting any of these folks?
I don't.
I can't see nothing in front of me at all, at all. I can't see nothing at all, nothing at all. I got the whole world on my foot. I got the whole world on my foot. Run away, bravely run away. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hold on. I might have to get off and get this though. Is anything coming for me? Actually, I don't give a fuck now that I'm thinking about it. I got the whole wiener in my hands. I got the whole wiener in my hand. Mark, do you have the whole wiener in your hand? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, finally, huh? That's all you have to say? Here, hit me one. Come on, hit me, lady. Shoot me! What are you waiting for? Do it! Fuck you, lady. Come on, do it! I mean, if she doesn't want to, that's her choice, I guess, but... Oh, oh, beep, bop, boop, bop, boo. That was not what I wanted at all. Fuck you, Wild Mage. I am fucked, yeah. Trance. Dr. Atz strikes again. I've got that whole goddamn world in my hands. I've got the whole fucking planet in my hands. Sprindlefoot! Okay. We had to do it the same way over and over again. So I have been taking these chewable vitamins. Alright. Brosum, do we have to do this all over again? I thought when are you gonna learn your lesson, old man? Oh my god, it's a sputum baller. That's not even the worst part. Oh yeah? Super high in B vitamins? Is that what you're about to tell me? 10 pounds of B vitamins? Whoa. A little weasel. Yeah, whatever. This path is fine. It's not FDA approved. Well, I mean, you don't live in the United States. Why would it be FDA approved? Are you fucking kidding me? There's a gate here. This was set up on purpose just to fuck me specifically. Go. Go! Is that a Welkin stone? Fuck you, cat. Fuck you, other cat. My aunt sent it down from the USA. Oh no. Crazy vitamin ant? I don't know about that. Fuck you, bitch. Fire bitch. What the fuck are all these creatures here in this desert, man? I'm telling you. No, get away from me. I don't like you guys. What the fuck? It's catching my horse. Oh my god! Dude. Bruh.
You picked the wrong enemies, girl.
Man, fuck you. You're lucky I can't shoot from this horse. Dude, what the fuck? I'm just trying to catch some worms. Bruh. Bruh. I'll come back in a little bit. That's what I want them to think, at least. Dude, Mark really tried it there. I'm gonna type the label in the chat. Do it up, do it up. Well, not the... Type the name of the product and we'll do a review in a minute. What the fuck? Oh, I can't even hurt this thing. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Nope, nope, nope. Mm-mm. No, sir. Whoa. Something's fighting it? I'm investigating. What is it fighting? A giant bird of some kind? What the fuck? What? Oh shit! It wants my nuts. My poor testy westies. Vitamin A 133% as a preview. Oh, that's the one that literally poisons you and you die. It's toxic to your liver. Yeah, you can catch me if you can there, Spriggan. Oh, Vitajoy! I'm familiar with those. They're a pretty popular brand, actually, if they're what I think they are. Wait, that didn't give me sickness. What? I thought the whole point of the spells was that it gave you sickness still. Alright, we're gonna have to end this bitch. Am I just confused on what this thing does? Oh, I see. That's a powerful spell. What in the fuck? That's a really strong spell. Come here, bitch. Stand back, ugly. Well, looks like we're gonna have to pull out Manic on this one. I didn't want to have to do it to her like this, but she's left me with very little options. Perfect. We do need to eat some food, though. And not stinky food either. We need, like, real food. Perfect. Back on to Sprindlefoot. Alright, here, let's review your vitamins really quick, Brosum. Yeah, is it these? I'm guessing that it's these. Gelatin free. As if anybody gives a fuck that there's gelatin in it. Dude, vegans have ruined the food industry. Straight up. Wait. They literally don't even have a nutrition facts label on here. Alright, negative infinity points. What else is there to say? I literally can't even do a review of the product. There's no information. An instant F automatically for poor marketing. That's your punishment. Let's see if a different website has it. Kinda. Not a true nutrition facts label, but I will accept this. 333% B vitamins. Great. 167% folate, which is iron. So good. Good on that one. You always want a little bit of extra iron. 133% vitamin A, like you said. 67C, 50D, 120E, 118B6. Why is there so many B vitamins in every fucking gummy? Do they just taste good? Is that the thing? Like, do B vitamins act as a flavoring agent? Wow, apparently too many B vitamins can interrupt your body's ability to taste things. Quite literally.
Nice.
However, the correct amount of B vitamins actually makes you smell and taste better. I can't find that it has, I can't find any information saying that it works as a flavoring agent, so I don't know why the fuck people are so obsessed with B vitamins. Yeah. Don't get that one. And 500% of your daily value of biotin is not going to give you nice hair, nails, or skin. It's not going to. As a matter of fact, I'd say that 10% of your daily value of biotin is not going to really give you a whole lot of benefits to your nails, skin, and hair. Because biotin has extremely limited research when it comes to oral consumption situations. It's just not a very well researched thing that... What's biotin? It's... here. Vitamin B7. A lot of people think that it helps with your nails, hair, skin. Like people think that it can help a lot. People actually think that, like lunatics think, that consuming biotin will make you regrow your hair if you have a receding hairline. Obviously not fucking true. But the research is extremely limited still at this point. But biotin is just vitamin B7. See, here's what I don't understand. They go ridiculously overboard with the B vitamins. But vitamin D, which is the most common vitamin in the world to have a deficiency in, vitamin, Iron is the worst. Do you want to see my butt? Probably not. Mark might want to, though. But anyway, iron is the most common nutrient deficiency. But right after that, you have vitamin D. So why don't they go overboard with vitamin D? And where's selenium? Manganese? Anybody? Just like, I just don't understand what goes through a manufacturer's head when they make this product. And I don't understand what goes through the FDA's head when they approve this product. No, Brosom. It doesn't have FDA approval to certify that it works. It has to have FDA, like, the FDA has to say, okay, you're allowed to sell this. But you don't get the... You don't get the special sticker for it? Actually, no, you know what? The FDA doesn't have to look at it because it's a supplement. It's a vitamin product, not a food. All foods have to be observed by the FDA. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm done for. I'm gonna need to drink pop. Dude, what horrible thing awaits me next? Oh, these are marauders or something. I can fight that. Yeah, I can kill highway people. I don't even know what I just drank. I don't know, bro. So I think they might be having a couple of troubles. Are you troubled, friend? Oh. Nah, you ain't doing that. Nay, bitch. Die, fool. Dude, why is this shit all so heavy? Alright, we'll take this because it'll sell for a lot when we enchant it. I need a bread. Oh, fellows. These poor marauders really thought they were doing something. What you doing? I'm doing nothing. I'm just hanging around. So glad today is Friday. Me too. I've had an extremely stressful week this week. Something fucked happened today? Big fuck up? What was it? What happened? Tell me now, immediately. Dirtbag? Yo, what the fuck? I'm getting a little sweaty here. You motherfuckers. Dude, what the fuck? I can't move. What is this? What in tarnation? I don't even know what the fuck that was. He just absolutely stunted on me. Which is multiple choice, and paper 2, which is written answer. Okay, okay. You failed both. Got it.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Dude. This is so fucked up. Oh! Oh, that thing didn't do nearly as much damage as I expected. Oh, dude. Like, what am I supposed to do? Damn, I cast the ability too late. Wait, what? Huh? What? Huh? What? Nani? Motherfucker. Dude, I literally can't move. Someone somewhere in the Caribbean leaked the paper too. Oh, that happened all the fucking time up here when I was in school. It was the funniest shit ever. Watching them scramble around trying to figure out anything they can do for it to make sense. Please stop, make it make sense. Please stop leaking the info. Please. 100% of the time, that's how they were acting. Go get him, Iceman. Dude, why does he not get stunned by me? So this news came out after we wrote the exams, so they're gonna not mark paper 2, disregarding it completely, and we're only gonna have to do multiple choices the first time this ever happens, so we're gonna only have one exam with marks from the project we submitted instead of doing another exam. Huh. See, the thing is, when I hear this, I always immediately think, okay, well, I understand why we have to cancel it or whatever now, like the test, but at the same time, how many of these kids really knew? Like, I guarantee you it was only like 5 kids in the whole country who knew. So just don't bother. Just let it be. If those 2 students manage to pull it off somehow, leave them alone. Just let them do it. Dude, can I please just have mana? Hello? Frick. I don't think there's any way I can beat this guy, man. Like 200 plus kids. So what is that, like a 0.5% of your entire country's students? Like, who cares? You're missing the point of what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it don't fucking matter. Who cares? There's always going to be cheaters. It's not worth the effort of trying to stop every single person that wants to cheat. And on top of that, you're now punishing the kids who took the exam, and now they'll never get credit for it. It's just stupid. Just let it be. Howdy, friend. You motherfucker. Dude, I was trying to be friends. Venison? Excuse me? That sure didn't look like a deer to me. That's one ugly deer.
You call him ugly?
No. I said all of God's creatures are beautiful.
I fucking
That's what I said. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oof. Wait, so what exactly is it that I need to find again?
I am the ever-chosen.
Dust Maggot Prickles. Are you playing Total War?
Yeah.
And you didn't invite me.
Well, you were playing Skyrim, and as you said, if you wanted to play Total War, you would play Total War.
Yeah, but I mean, it would sweeten the deal if I knew that you were playing.
I felt the itch to play some Chaos. I'm like, what do I want to play? Like, so I chose Archaon.
Yeah. And he's a dirtbag?
I mean, this...
I'm pretty sure he has the highest defense stat in the entire game. The problem is, last time they only marked paper 1, and SBA jobs in higher education didn't accept students because they didn't complete the entire exam, even though they could have only done 1. So even if I get a grade 1, which is an A, it would be more difficult to get anything further. Yeah, and that's exactly the kind of shit that I mean. It seems to me like every time this happens, the decision is made without consulting anybody that actually knows what they're talking about. It's just like all internal with the schools, and they don't talk to any other organizations. And they just say, okay, fuck it. This'll work. Right? I promise. And then it never fucking works, and they fuck everything up, and then they just sit there and pat each other on the ass cheeks and wonder why the students are upset. The same thing happens in colleges. Why are they upset they can't get a job making 6 figures after paying 300 grand for an education? What? I don't understand. And they know, you know damn well that they understand what the problem is. There ain't no goddamn way that they don't. They're not stupid. They're playing dumb. See you later, wolves. But yeah, fuck it. We'll just punish the students. I mean, who cares? It's not like they worked hard on their exams, right? Besides, we're teachers. We just know better. Automatically. Fucking morons. Yeah, no, I understand, Brosum. I totally understand the problem there. It's very similar to the SATs over here in the United States. Is that a woolly mammoth? What the fuck?
Did you think that there weren't woolly mammoths?
Why would I think that there was a woolly mammoth in this game?
Because this is Skyrim and they exist in Skyrim.
So? There's lots of assets in this game that aren't in Skyrim. You stupid asshole.
Stupid asshole.
You heard me. Straight
You're
up.
Stupid asshole.
Man, fuck you. Would a stupid asshole be able to pick up a king-size hybrid mattress with steel coils? This is bullshit. I literally carried the enemy. It's Omega Strikers all over again. Oh yeah, and Brosum, I've made the active decision to not play any more Omega Strikers until further notice. Oh jeez, I seem to have lost me way. Ah jeez. Try it be like this sometimes, I swear. I swear, child, it sometimes be like that. Oh, fuck off, wolf. Just get away from me. You can't catch me, ugly. Fuck you. I said, fuck you. Fuck me, fuck you. I'll just steadily trot away. It's gonna be easy to pass, but now the marking curve is gonna be insane. Oh yeah, I'm sure. At least here in the United States, you have the luxury of faking it until you make it. Take me, for example. Hi, hey, a little spindle cock. Do it, Mark. Mark. The fuck was that?
My throat is super sore.
What kind of demon were you trying to summon? A spotted demon. Ah! The Twilight Nippernuck. I'm telling you guys, I can really name some plants. The Twilight Nippernuck? Who else would come up with that? Ah, perfect. Perfectum chancio. Die, Whisperwood Dweller. Nice pathfinding, idiot. What you said you wanted to do tonight. Oh, don't worry. We're going to be doing that soon. Don't worry. You'll see. You'll see. I swear. You'll like it. I almost am willing to promise you will like it. Just a straight line south. Go, donkey! Probably right after this mission, actually, we're gonna do it. We haven't done it in a while, though, Marky.
What's up?
That was the end. That wasn't a question.
Oh.
Fucking imbecile.
I'm in danger.
You are definitely in danger, Brobus. Because we're going to be watching something spicy tonight.
Good evening. Sure. Where to?
Oh, my foot. Oh. Wait, let's make sure that that's actually where we gotta go first. It is. Okay, cool.
Walk blessed.
Oh,
Sure. Where to?
Mike. Oh. The never-ending story.
I think you're not dung nut.
Hmm?
I'm fighting a Nurgle called Dung Nut.
Dung nut?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dung Rut.
Oh. I was about to say, you are a dung nut.
Move along.
You move along, bitch. Right arm.
Is it important?
Fuck off.
Hello. How may I be?
Wow, that's a lot. That's
It's not as if I didn't tell them that already. They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves.
Homelander, Omni-Man, and Peacemaker is gonna be an MK12. What? That's kind of sick, actually. By one. By one. Yeah, I don't want to fucking do that. By one. Marky smells like toenails, like toes, like toes.
Walk blessed, madame.
Now look at that. If it isn't my new friend. What brings you here? Have you also been granted an audience by the most pleasant living person in the civilized world?
Not really, Klingon lady.
Well, certainly not the fabled king of old Aranath. But yes, after 3 days of keeping me waiting, the great DeLorean has finally deigned to see me. I suppose I should feel honored. What brings you here? More errands? I feel for you. Nice to see, however, that your travels have brought you into warmer regions of this country, too. I miss the sun and beaches of Calais. I really do. We all have our secrets, don't we? Now, off you go to your master. I've heard he doesn't like his pets to keep him waiting.
Walk blessed, madame.
Huh?
My lord.
My lord. I'm my lord.
Yes?
I'm a lord, my lord, I'm a lord, my lord.
Wonderful.
I'm a
I've
lord,
not been idle
lord,
in the
lord,
meantime
lord,
either.
lord.
Another protector provided me with some information on this Dijon. And as little as I like to say this, the odds that the Calayans really are behind the ambush get more likely by the minute. As I said, we need to be sure. First, we need to wait for the report from the apothecarius. Then...
You miserable, two-faced bastard! Don't you have any respect?
I could ask you the same thing.
Have I heard correctly that you seriously believe we had something to do with the ambush on your caravan?
What I believe is that there have been a series of peculiar coincidences, which we are investigating. No more, no less.
Peculiar coincidences. I see.
Why is she wearing the Royal Nilfgaardian outfit?
As
I don't
peculiar
understand.
as
She's
the
dressed
fact
like
that you
Yennefer.
coincidentally forgot to inform us that the Scarabaeus has been stolen by a bunch of bandits?
Leave. Now.
The Blue Islands Coalition will learn of this accusation. Be sure of that. And you. You are no better. Bloody liars, all of you.
Irreverent wench. She must have eavesdropped. Calayans like to do that. How does the saying go? Those who've lost the path shout the loudest. If there were nothing to our assumptions, she would have stayed calm. But still, we need to know for certain.
You know, I want to... Hold on. I want to see if there's a different possible outcome here. No! What? I literally clicked on the other one.
Is that there have been a series...
There we go. Let's see.
Now look at Have you also been granted an audience by the most pleasant living person? Well, I suppose I should feel honored. What? Oh, really? Fill me in.
I'm gonna
Wait
tell
a
her.
second. What? I see.
Walk blessed, madame.
Did I just fuck everything up?
Yes?
Uh-oh. Yeah, she's about to scream.
Yes?
Hey, yo, bitch.
Not now.
Oh, gee, ooh, kind of hot, honestly.
You miserable, two-faced bastard! Don't you have any respect?
I could ask you the same thing.
I just had a talk with your esteemed protector over here. Have I heard correctly that you seriously believe we have something to do with the ambush on your caravan?
We will talk about this later. And no, my Dame Onalis. What I believe is that there have been a series of peculiar coincidences, which we are investigating. No more, no less.
Peculiar coincidences. I see.
Nobody's gonna point out that I'm standing on the chair like this? Come on now.
As peculiar
God damn,
as
I got the
fact
best
that you
view in the house. Hold on.
coincidentally forgot to inform us that the Scarabaeus has been stolen by a bunch of bandits.
Leave.
Yeah.
Now.
The
Yeah.
Blue Islands Coalition will learn of this accusation.
Yeah, whatever the hell
Sure
you guys are
that.
talking about, bro. Girl's giving me a full-on lap dance right now for some reason.
Oh,
One
shit.
word. Why? Uh-huh. Listen to me. You have free will, and I respect that. But if you want to continue working for this, you will promise me here and now that something like this will never happen again. I don't want, but I forgive you. Now,
Let me, I want to look it up and see if there's a possible way to please both. Hmm. Okay, so I have to pick one here. And if it's the case that I have to pick one here, I'm picking the golden sickle. You stick with the boys.
Now look, have you also been granted an audience? Well, I suppose I should feel honored. What brings you here? Oh, really? Fill me in. Is that so? How mysterious. Nice to see, however, that your travels have brought you into warmer regions of this country, too. I miss the sun. We all have our seat now.
Wait, what? I fucked it again. Dude. Can I just stop fucking it, please? No!
What I believe is that there have been a series of peculiar coincidences, which we are investigating.
Walk blessed, madame.
Now look at... Have you also been granted an audience? Well, I suppose I should feel honored. I feel nice to see, however, that you're... We all have our seat. Now, off you go to your master. Now look at that. If it isn't my... Have you
Woman, I
also
already
been
talked
granted
to
an
you.
audience by the... Nice to see, however, that... We all have our seat. Now, off you go to your master. I've heard he doesn't like his pets to keep him waiting.
Enough of you, foul wench.
Yes?
I've chosen to go with the employer that I've signed up with, instead of ratting him out to a woman who I have only spoken to twice and trading business trade secrets with her.
The odds that the Calayans
But I gotta
really are
admit,
behind the ambush
she's got
get
quite an
more
ass.
likely by the minute. First we need to wait for the report from the apothecarius. Then...
You miserable, two-faced bastard! Don't you have any respect?
I could ask you the same thing.
Front line.
Have I heard correctly?
I just imagine somebody sitting in the chair before talking to him, and just she walks up and just starts screaming in your right ear, and you're just like, ah!
Peculiar coincidences, which we are investigating.
Yeah, after this mission, we're gonna go ahead and do the thing I was talking about earlier, bro.
Peculiar coincidences. I see.
Oh. I love peculiar concepts. Front row seats.
Peculiar as the fact that
For
you
later.
coincidentally forgot to inform us that the Scarabaeus has been stolen by a bunch of bandits.
Leave.
I'm literally trying not to look
The
at it.
Blue
Like, I'm just not
Islands
even holding the
Coalition will
mouse.
learn of this accusation. Be sure of that. And you are no better. Bloody liars, all of you.
I didn't lie to you even one time, lady.
Reverend Wint. She must have eavesdropped. Calayans like to do. How does the saying go? The question is when. I assume Onalis will contact them by letter. But even if she hires a Myrid courier to carry it, it will be days until the Calayans get it. Until then, we won't know for sure. Here's your pay. You will hear from me once there's news.
$500 ducats. Got to stare at a hot chick's ass. I call this an overall win for tonight. Now, boys, it's time for us to do something we ain't done quite a while.
Let's make a tick.
Where you're about to get what you've been waiting for, brosome. Huh. Well, this seems pretty good.
Oh,
Want to see him in?
stop it, Alex!
No.
You're such a coward! Stop
I
it!
want to see this.
Ah! Stop it, Alex! You're such a coward, Amanda. I can't believe you ratted me out just for copying your homework to teacher.
I didn't rat you out. I swear. I didn't even know. You copied my homework.
Yeah, right. I saw you talking to Mr. Modi yesterday after the class.
Yes, I was. But it was not about that. It was something else. A personal matter.
You nerd.
You're hurting me, Alex.
Good. You deserve to be hurt.
Man, we got a new
class.
cast of actors
And you know,
here.
I might even get kicked out of the school just because of you.
Stop it. I didn't do it.
Yeah, right, you nerd. Hey, stop that at once. Oh my God.
Leave Amanda alone.
Now you need a cripple to stand up for you, Amanda. You're the lame one. No puns intended. What do you think you are doing, huh? You can't even stand. And you think you can stand up for Amanda?
Why are you doing this to Amanda? You stupid pig.
Excuse me.
What the fuck?
I would break your legs for saying that.
Yo,
You
wheelchair
already
girl got
broken.
some fucking
Oh,
some lip.
is that all you got? Handicap jokes? That shows how stupid you are. You stupid brat. It's okay.
What the fuck
No.
am I watching right now?
She needs to be taught a lesson.
This is
You're
not
going to
what
crack
I'm
a
used to.
fifth barrier.
Yeah. I don't need legs to kick a bully's. Now try something else, you bully. I'll show you what I'm really made of.
Have fun with your crippled girlfriend, Amanda. I'll see you when she's not around.
Yeah, for real though, Brosum. Honestly, they're the perfect shield though, because no one's gonna hit them, right? Like nobody's gonna go through the cripple girl.
You, Stacey. You didn't have to do that. Of course I did. Someone
Perfect
had to
meat
stand
shield.
to that idiot. And no one was helping you out. I know, but I don't want to involve someone else in my battle. It's okay, Amanda. I'm glad you're fine. You're so brave, Stacey. I hope one day I can be like you. Oh, jeez. She ruined your lunch?
That's why from now on, when we invade other countries, after we win a few battles and we abduct some of the babies from their home country, we start strapping them to the chest of the soldiers so that nobody will shoot them.
Come on. I insist. Sure. Okay.
The Geneva Convention couldn't
Hey, Amanda.
possibly predict
How it's
my
going?
insanity.
Hi, Alex. Fine. Do you need something?
Well, I'm not over with our previous conversation. It's first time I'm not seeing you with that crippled Stacy around.
Are you stalking me,
The
Alex?
fuck is wrong with it'd
Maybe.
work. Tell me I'm
Well,
wrong.
It's so we can finish what we discussed.
I mean, I'm morally
Move
wrong.
it.
But tell me I'm
Are
wrong.
you still upset with what happened?
Well, yeah. I got kicked out of the school because of you. And I need to go to juvie. Have you heard of juvie? It's where they send all those kids who have been to prison.
She has to go to juvie because she cheated on someone's
What are you doing
homework?
on campus then? And maybe you should stop being such a bully and start doing your own homework.
Don't even explain me, okay? You're going
Don't
to get
explain me.
Alex! What the heck do you think you're doing?
Whoa, she actually just pushed that bitch. What the fuck?
Stop it! Oh, stop it, Alex! You're such a
All right,
coward.
let's be real though,
Stop it!
Stacy. You started this fight.
Ah!
Let's be real here.
Thank you, Amanda. You saved my life. You saved me first. I think you really know
This
me,
is
Alex.
some
I
unhinged
don't
shit.
think
I
she'll
wasn't
ever
anticipating
She
this.
got kicked out of school. She shouldn't even be here. Oh, really? Let's report her to the authorities then. I agree.
What the fuck is the life lesson behind this? Oh wait, this is actually in India.
Okay. Thank
Those
you,
kinds
Mr.
of
Moody.
cars are not here in
Thank
the
you for
United States.
understanding. Bye. Amanda, If you don't mind, what did you have to talk to Mr. Modi about? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. I know it's personal.
No, I can tell you.
Oh, really?
I was writing out Alex for copying my homework.
What?
Hell yeah.
No, just kidding.
Oh.
I would never, even though she deserves it.
True.
Actually, I was asking if I could get an extension of our final essays. You see, recently my mother passed away, and I have struggles at home to focus this topic.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be completely real with you, bro. I don't even know what I have us watching anymore.
So please, don't tell anyone.
I won't. Your secret.
This is really not what I was
I know. That's
anticipating to see.
By the way, Amanda, what's the topic?
Topic?
Yeah, of your essay?
Oh, someone that has made a recent impact on my life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And now I have some re-inspiration for this topic.
You're so cheesy.
You never know what someone is going through in life, and you don't.
I don't
need
know what
legs to
happened to
stand up for
Samir
it.
in the
All
6
it
months
takes is
since we
confidence
watched
and
one of his
knowing you're doing
videos
the right
last.
thing.
But
You'll be
this is a new
surprised how
style
many
of
people
video,
will be
homie.
there to support
Samir, what
Even
the
if
fuck
you're the
happened,
first
bro?
one to take that
Was there like a writer's
I
strike?
truly hope you
Were you
enjoyed
affected
today's
by the
video.
writer's
Remember
strike?
to check out my daughter's new YouTube channel. It's so much fun to make and even more fun to watch.
I
Click the
am
link above
very
or
sorry,
the link in the
Samir, but I will
description.
not be doing that. Definitely. Just to flat, dude. The titles are such good clickbait, man. Oh.
He's my student.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
So what if he's smart and handsome?
Oh no.
Oh, sorry, wasn't expecting anyone to be here.
No, this is my first day starting this undergrad program.
Bro, some...
I thought I would try and get a little ahead.
The post-grad
Have you
program?
studied this model before?
No, first time.
Really? You solved this on your own?
Yeah, I love math. I'm into solving difficult problems. Helps my memory and brain functions.
Oh, well, okay. Go on and solve your problem. Do you mind if I take a seat? I have a class here in 20 minutes.
Wait, are you my teacher? Are you taking this course?
I don't know. Are you my student? Are you taking my course?
Sorry, I didn't realize. This doesn't count as first impression, right?
Well, I
No,
think
it
it would be a
doesn't.
good first
What's your
impression
name,
if you
though?
walked in here and just solved her equation like it was nothing.
Hey, are you okay? Listen, I was just messing with you.
It's not you. I'm on the spectrum. I'm sorry.
You're autistic?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Well, I can just sit in the back and you can pretend I'm not here,
All right,
okay?
all right,
I
bro.
get it.
Some
Just
don't
relax.
be rude though. But yeah,
It's
you're
no
right
big
though.
deal. You're not the first one I met like this before. It's okay.
I love math. Damn, dude, this was Gemini in his
Wait,
undergrad.
you solved this so quick.
Yeah, I was expecting to be a little harder, but I wasn't.
It usually takes my students 3 or 4 days to solve questions like this. Wow, you're brilliant.
Really? Wow, I'm surprised. It's not hard.
I think that the actors might have all quit on him or something, man.
Wow, you're really smart.
Well,
Oh,
I'm strong at math. I
shit.
told you, the only quality besides my autism.
What? No. And you're so handsome too. Don't let it get to your head. You're better than many of my students. I mean, you're a good guy with a good heart. I didn't mean it that way. Thank God. Class is about to start. Take a seat.
Dude, this is something else. Alright, there ain't nobody on the fucking planet who goes to bed wearing that. Nobody.
No.
Not a single
no,
person.
I shouldn't be thinking about him like that.
Obviously somebody.
No.
He's my student. So what if he's smart and handsome?
Well, I mean, bro,
God, I'm so
somebody who
screwed.
would have sex with their student, would you
Why
put
am I
that
even
past
thinking
them?
this way?
Like, would it even surprise you?
Oh my God, Professor, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you.
That kind of made it worse. No, I'm just saying that those behaviors seem pretty in line with one another. Like, if you're willing to do one, I don't have any doubt in my mind that you would do the other.
Mr. Edelman, you seem to be in a hurry. Pleasure running into you again. I reckon in your hurry for pre-class problem solving. Hey, relax. You didn't kill me. It was just an accident. Calm down, okay?
I'm sorry.
He seems fine.
Hey, just forget
He seems like he's having no problems at all with this situation.
Relax.
I think you're the problem, lady.
Yes, ma'am.
See you in class, Alex.
Sweet Christ.
Don't feel like going home, Mr. Edmund?
Not yet. I still have a couple of problems I need to solve. They will keep me up all night. It's just my habit.
Well, Alex, that's a good habit. I wish all of my students had that in them. Is there anything I could help you with?
Oh, dude, she is sweating bullets.
Yeah.
What do you need help with?
She looks like a crackhead that's about to suck some dick for
I feel like
crack.
there's something wrong with the question. It shouldn't be this hard. We've tried every method.
She's on withdrawal right now.
Let's check the solution manual and get it done with. This is messing with my mind.
Oh my god, after this video, Brosum, there's another thing I gotta show you. I don't think I don't think I've shared this with you before, but it's craziness.
I can have mass win. Got it. Finally got it.
Wow, you did it!
Who the hell is he screaming at?
You're really beautiful. I'm sorry if this comes off inappropriate, but I've been wanting to compliment you ever since we met.
Dude, he's really trying as hard as he can, I can tell. Yeah, bro, so I'm scared. I'm in danger.
Oh my god, what are you doing here?
I came here to see you. I was worried. You didn't show up for work. You weren't picking up my course every Tuesday. I want to see if we were okay. You were ignoring me.
Come inside, Alex.
What the fuck? Did a cat die?
Rosie, are you right? Why are you crying? I'm getting anxious.
I don't know how to tell you without making you hating me, but...
Oh no, it's my condition that bothers you. The fact that I am autistic and I act weird in the different situations. You were ignored because...
Who wrote
I
this?
can't believe this.
Samir, this is not you. He had to have hired a new
I
writer.
know myself, and I know my condition. I am normal. And get it. Don't worry.
You're amazing. Your autism makes you more unique. It's you. It's everything about you that I fall in love with.
You what? You fallen in love with me?
Yes, madly.
That's why you're upset?
Oh god, no. That's the only thing that's keeping me sane.
Alright, settle down, folks.
But hiding anxiety worse. Alex, I'm pregnant.
You're
When did they
pregnant?
fuck?
Oh my god. I'm gonna
I
be a
completely
dad?
missed this part.
I
What?
can't believe this.
When did they fuck?
Wait, you're happy? You do realize I'm your teacher, right? What will the people think?
Why would he give
I'll
a
lose my
fuck? Dude, this is
job.
post
I won't get
grad.
to show my face anywhere. The whole school will judge us. Oh God. I'm so...
No, they won't.
I don't know what to
This
do,
is a
Alex.
really common thing,
So
actually,
what?
in
What do
post
people
grad.
think? What they want. Love has no boundaries. Okay? We will prove to everyone that we love each other, no matter what our professional relation is. Happy, I'm over the moon. I'm having a child with the woman I love, and she loves me back. This is the greatest day of my life.
What? I can't believe this. I'm shocked. I thought you'd hate me and would want to leave me.
Man.
Why would I do that? Rosie, you're the most
Samir has
intelligent,
changed.
kind-hearted, smart and beautiful woman I've ever met. You saw me for me, past my autism. You never made me think I was different, or like there was something wrong with me. You helped me through so much. Why would I leave you or hate you? I'm gonna stick by you forever, and we're gonna raise this baby together.
I love you, Alex.
In the next couple of years, Rosie would get a lot of hate and judgment from people for getting pregnant by her student.
Did
But
not
every
happen.
time
He was
someone would
post-grad.
say something, Alex would stand
That
up
was
for
just
Rosie,
fake.
wouldn't
They did
hear
not get
anyone
flack
say
for that at
anything
all.
to her. After some time, people would forget. They raise their child together and eventually get married and have another kid together. Both of them become counselors for people with ADHD and ASD to spread awareness and make people understand that love doesn't understand any diseases. It only understands kindness and empathy. Well, at the end of the day, love has no boundaries and nothing should come in between.
I truly hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to check out my
What? Uh, I I don't even know what to say, man. It seems like the switch happened about 6 months ago. No, not 6. About 5 months ago. It seems like the change occurred. I don't know. That was oh yeah, that was insane. All right, let's see. So, I don't know if you guys have heard of this thing before, but there's this thing, and I just find this funny. It's just goofy, I think. It's called the delusion calculator. Essentially, somebody made this thing that it contains a shitload of data and statistics on earnings, height, metrics, all these different things, and it determines what percentage of men could possibly meet the needs categories of any random woman. Like, ask her what she needs in a man, and she gives you these things. You can type them in on the calculator, and she can see how many men actually fit that bill of what she's looking for. I think that this is fucking hilarious just because every single time I see it, it's pure cringe, like unadulterated, pure cringe.
Age you're looking for in a guy?
At least 20.
What's your ideal race?
I don't know. I really don't know.
So any?
Yeah.
Minimum height requirement in a guy?
5'11".
Minimum income?
50,000.
The chance of you finding that kind of man, 2.2% chance.
Yeah, that tracks.
Huh? Really? I'm surprised. I mean, goddamn, I fit the bill.
What's your ideal
But
Asian man?
19.
I love this guy.
Ideal race?
I don't think I have one.
So any?
Any, yeah.
Minimum height?
6'5". I'm so sorry. Listen, it's not my fault.
Minimum income?
Like 400K or more.
The probability of you finding your ideal man is a 0% chance.
Stop your lying. All right, guys, I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
So this guy, he's normally more lighthearted. You obviously have a lot of the people who are extremely malicious about it. Here, let's see if we can find one of those. You have some people who are like complete fucking morons about it, and they make it like the end all be all of if somebody's like a complete fucking moron or whatever, but don't take it that seriously. A lot of people take this way too serious.
What is the ideal age for a guy?
I really like 28 to 37 max. Like, not in the 40s.
What would you want his income to be?
$500,000? Is that bad?
Alright, let's get it. Age 28 to 37. Get rid of the married. Any race. We'll do the minimum height 5'8". Exclude obesity. And 500k. This is a cat bag for sure. Let's see. And dun 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 dun. 0.053. Full-fledged cat bag.
What is the ideal age for a guy?
I really like 28.
No surprises there. Some of these are a little bit more insane than others. I was actually ridiculously shocked at first when I realized what people typically look for. I haven't had this experience that a lot of these people describe. Like, I've never met somebody who had all of these weird requirements for a person. And maybe I just happened to check all the boxes for the people that I've happened to be around. But I didn't realize that this was a thing for a lot of people. I think this is the one that really pisses me off.
Now would probably have to be between 32 and 43.
Okay. What would you want his income to be?
I was just having this conversation with my friend. You have to manifest a husband, girl. You have to really think about the lifestyle that you want to live. The lifestyle that you want to live when it comes down to vacations and how many kids you want to have. Just like the lifestyle that you want to have. Just like the lifestyle that you want to have. My husband needs to be making like $650,000.
Woo-wee. Alright. 32, 43.
Dude, she's about to get
Exclude
done real
married.
dirty.
Any race. Minimum height 5'8". Exclude obesity. And 650,000.
Well, it only goes up to 500.
0.032.
It's even
Full-fledged
less because
caddy.
it didn't even go up
What is
that.
the ideal
It didn't
age?
even go up far enough. Oh, I want to find one of the ones that are just absolutely fucking insane. Like one of the ones that are just completely batshit fucking crazy. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Manic! Man, I'm trying to find one that's just really good. Oh no. We're about to watch
Yeah,
this
I
serial
cheated with
capper.
30 men. Damn! He was a jerk. You never cheated. No, I did. Honestly? No, you didn't, bitch. He didn't deserve you. Yeah! You're right, he did not. His fault. He cheated emotionally. He made you do it! You never cheated, because that relationship You're just living your best life! So you never cheated. Cheater. Yeah, I cheated with 30 men. Damn!
Actual real life. Dude, why can't I find a good one? There used to be so many really good ones. Maybe this is just a trend that has fallen off now. I thought that this shit was fucking hilarious when I first saw it. Cringe. Actually cringe, yeah. 100% cringe, and I love it. Dude, like half of these are from the fucking Fresh and Fit podcast. I gotta scroll a little bit to find the one I'm looking for, I think. See, the problem that I have with this isn't that it happens or that it's a funny joke or whatever, or like, haha, wow, that's so crazy unrealistic. Oh my god, I can't believe how silly you are. The problem is that some people just really go too hard. Like, I mean, really. Like, I know I already kind of said this a little bit, but people people need to stop harassing people over this. Like when they use it as a thing, like, oh, these 5 people in a TikTok video were delusional. All modern women are delusional. That's too much, man. You're doing too much. Because a lot of these, I'm seeing it on the screen. It just says modern women are so delusional. You sound like a bitch. Kung king kong. Kung king kong. I have a reminder. No, I know you have a reminder, baby. Is this real? Oh god, let's see. Anytime you ask that, I'm immediately scared.
Excuse me.
I literally watched this earlier today. Yeah, I would imagine that it is, to be completely honest with you. Completely honest.
Okay, but I was charging my car.
It's a little bit long, and I literally watched that right before stream started today. I'm gonna be real with you. British people are insane. I wouldn't be surprised if that was real. You know what else really bothers me? When people are getting ready to say the absolute most rude fucking thing they have ever conjured up in their entire life, and they preface it by saying, not trying to be rude, or not trying to be racist, but dude, too much. Just stop it. If you have to say that before you say it, you're racist or whatever.
Hurts my feelings.
Oh, I'm actually really excited to see this.
I'm already laughing.
I gotta start right here. It's called Let's End the R Word. Because it's not cool.
Oh no, he went to the wrong side.
He's on the wrong fucking side.
I love to be with boys, of course, because I'm boy crazy.
Shut up. I can smell the comments. I'm not gonna hear any of you out. Shut up.
And I like to go crazy and I like to party.
Damn, she knows what she wants, though. She knows what she wants, though. Definitely knows what she wants.
Here, my penis is right here, and it hangs over the top. Over the top. I am against the wall, and it's over the top.
Yes, but if I were to pull your
Did you see that? It said his name and said, knows where his penis is.
over.
Have you ever given a hand job before?
No, I haven't given a hand job because I'm an adult.
You don't pull
I
from
don't
the
give
bottom.
hand jobs. I'm an adult. Just like I don't shit on my hands, I don't give hand jobs.
I feel personally attacked by you,
Good.
and I never would want to get a hand job from you because you're gonna
would-
pull my penis under me? No.
You would love it.
You're gonna pull the penis from under me? Not today. Here, my penis is right
What
here.
the fuck was that? Dude. TikTok is a wild place, man. Hold on. I've gotta drop a like on
right
that one.
here. And it hangs over
there we
the
go.
top. Over the top. I am against
I have to be able to watch that video whenever I please. I need to. I need to be able to. Oh, I've already seen this. Mildly offensive, to say the least. At least mildly offensive. Really? Yeah, of course. That's a Jubilee, dude. We've literally watched Jubilee on the channel before. Hmm. My favorite ones are the ones where they have to guess what an average man in the United States makes. Where they have to actually guess. Yeah, whatever. We're done watching that now. Who wants to see a little bit of my For You page?
We only hire from Harvard, and you not only did not go to Harvard Law School,
You haven't even gone to any law school.
What if I told
Oh,
you
that's
I
a
consume
cut from. Oh
Can you
God.
imagine
the root that is in this?
Oh no!
When the craziest inventor in history built a giant claw to lift ships out of the water, he destroyed the Roman navy besieging his city. When the Romans returned, he constructed so many catapults, they thought...
Oh, you want to be a stay-at-home mom? When will we realize that women who are prioritizing taking care of their children over their career are what's holding the movement back? Emily Wokerson, professionally offended. The fact that your job actually expects you to work is one of the many signs that corporate greed has gone too far. Emily Wokerson, professionally offended. Which roles should white actors play? None. In fact, the entire idea of acting as someone else is incredibly offensive. So if we could all just stop watching shows and movies, maybe we'd have a little more time to pay attention to the political and economic state of the world. Emily Wokerson, follow to stay woke. Oh, you want to be a...
When the...
Can you imagine the root?
When...
Oh.
A black sub.
Making a face capping Twitch streamer rage.
Oh, it's a Myers. Oh no. GG.
Hello.
Oh snap.
He's running out, fighting off. Yeah. He has brutal strength.
Oh my god.
Oh, what?
Really? I got flashlighted from a kick on the gen?
Big swings.
Ah.
Big massive swings.
Bro, get the fuck off of this wall, bro.
Oh snap.
Just
Hold
go
here,
somewhere
hold
else
here.
and kill a different survivor, you
Oh
idiot.
my god, what a swing. He vaults this. Yes.
Blind them, put him in the hole. Echo location.
Echo location, come. Come, Myers, come.
Dude, stop! Fucking hell, you bitches! Like, seriously?
He's in the hole, but I'm am too.
No.
My god. Flashlight
All right. They did him dirty, though. Let's be real here.
No. I'm sorry, what? I don't do that anymore. I'm retired.
Mostly just tired.
Go handle it yourself.
Honestly, good vid.
I know, you're so oppressed, my dears. I know, life is so hard for you. You have to live in the richest, most equitable, most just country in the history of the world. You have to get a college education. You have to voluntarily go to lectures. It's so awful. I can't imagine. The people who are in war-torn nations, they must truly pity you. Goodbye. Goodbye then.
Oof.
I'm not that. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate your support, but I'm not that
You
intimidated.
know, guys, I was thinking earlier, right? Everybody always talks about like these extremely overweight celebrities, and they want to be body positive or whatever, and like live in the delusion that it's okay to be extremely obese, and that it's just as beautiful as not being extremely obese. But the problem is, the second that you turn and say, "Oh man, you're so beautiful, you remind me of Lizzo," the second that you compare them to a fat woman, all of a sudden they get extremely upset because they know that it's not good and unattractive, right? I was thinking about this earlier, and I was like, you can't have it both ways. If you get offended by being compared to Lizzo, then you are upset about fat people. You know what I'm saying? Am I capping here?
Thank you.
Pick
Mr.
one.
Allen, have you ever used
no.
Twitter?
Oh
Yes or
no.
no?
Oh no.
I have
Oh, no.
utilized Twitter, yes.
Okay, and is your account at Marcus A9705065?
That is absolutely not my account.
Okay, that's not your account. Well, on December 5th, 2022, an account under the name Marcus Allen retweeted a tweet that said,
That
quote,
is not my account, ma'am.
you haven't let me finish the question,
Might
sir.
have been the football player.
You haven't let me finish the question. And the time is mine. On December 5th, 2022, an account under the name of Marcus Allen retweeted a tweet that said, quote, Nancy Pelosi staged January 6th, retweet if you agree, end quote. Do you agree with that statement? Yes or no?
That
not an
is,
account.
I don't, no ma'am, that's not my account at all. I have
I'm
no
asking
idea.
whether you agree with that statement, yes or no?
Can you please
answered, he
rephrase
said
the
no.
Yeah.
statement?
Do you think
Time of the
that
gentlelady
Nancy
has expired.
Pelosi staged January 6th? I just want him to answer
He'll
this
answer.
last
He'll answer.
question.
Yeah, he'll answer. I'm just telling you your time's up.
Do you believe that Nancy Pelosi, do you agree with the statement that this person tweeted that Nancy Pelosi staged January 6th? Yes or no?
don't- No.
Thank you. I yield back. Thank you. Mr. Allen, have you ever used Twitter? Yes or no?
What a moron.
104 days
Dude, hold on. Wait, hold up. Someone voted for that woman. Sheesh. Rough.
1,000 windfall tickets.
Bryan Cranston.
2,000.
Yes, ma'am.
Canadian real estate versus literal European castles, part 4. And I really hate
Oh,
today's
Jesus.
Canadian listing, so strap in, people! This is 124 Baldwin Street in Toronto, Ontario. It's a 6-bedroom, 8-bathroom house that costs $3 million, which I'm telling you right now, because that's not even the big reveal this time. So let's take a look inside. We got a kitchen, we got a living room, we got another kitchen, we got a kitchen next to a TV, and you can see that it's also next to a couch and a bedroom. There's a fridge there. This is a kitchen. And then we got a fireplace next to a bed.
Excuse me, sir?
For those of you who grew up with abusive parents, did you ever hit them back? As a teen,
Hell
I came
yeah.
home from school one.
Guy in the back.
Oh,
You only
that's
need
copyright
3
for sure.
ingredients to make this Brazilian lemonade. It's so creamy,
I'm good.
Oh, you're terminally ill? I can't say I'm surprised. I noticed the white rice in the cupboard. I hope it was worth it. Leafy Greens, professional health nut. One of my ex-best friends claimed to be keto, but I caught him with bananas, or as I call them, sugar shafts. Leafy Greens, professional health nut. Is this tap water? You let me drink this without letting me know it was tap water. And I'm guessing you have nothing to wash my mouth out with other than more tap water. Okay, I'm gonna have to evacuate the premises. Leafy Greens, following is the healthy choice. Oh.
This person just came into the bar and said, hey, what are your pronouns? You kind of look like a they, them. And I hated that they were right.
What you want? What you want? Say wrong pronoun bad. Say correct pronoun bad. What? What you want? You come up.
This person just came into the bar and said, this person just came into the bar and said, hey,
I love angry Indian lady.
Wrong. Well, that is my password. I'm looking right at it. It's probably
And it's
maybe
just
you incorrect. Fucked up. Maybe you fucked up.
Let me know if
And
you
it wasn't-
remember that password, and then we can get you right in. We'll log you right in.
Right.
And that's my job.
You know what? I have another password.
No,
We're
okay,
gonna-
well
we're gonna
then
try
just
that
give it
one.
another crack.
Try Silly Goose 32. Maybe the numbers switched.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Yeah. No, that's not right.
Really?
When I'm looking
That's
at
what
it, and
it's
it's just
right.
it's
It is
not
the right
matching up.
password.
So,
check one more time.
Well, did you?
This is
forget your
very
password?
funny,
Is that what?
but I have never even once had this issue in my entire life. Never. Not a single time. Never. Mm-mm. Never before. Never before. Oh boy, we got a risky
Any
one.
actual woman in this room. In what way do you know that
This
you belong
guy's
in the
always
same
risky
category?
whenever I say him. Every time
I
he
know
talks.
because they tell me. So here was the...
You need them to tell you what you are?
Women, yes. I trust the opinions of the women around
And
me.
if most
it's
women-
incredible. You might try it sometime.
If most women voted and said they don't see you as a woman, would you say I'm not a woman anymore?
If who?
If most women voted and said they don't see you as a woman anymore, would you then relent and say, I'm not a woman?
I would say most people on the planet have no idea who I am. I'm going to trust the opinions of the people who've spent their lives with me.
So but you are relying on other people to tell you who you are, is what we're establishing.
For context, I know you like to say everybody's rah-rahing and supporting transgender people and yet they're still killing themselves, etc. But I'm standing here in a room full of people applauding you and asking questions like, how can I put out legislation here in New Mexico, my home state I grew up in, to try to reverse transgenderism? I'm not safe. And
How are you not safe? You just said you're standing in a room with people who disagree with you.
It remembers
You're perfectly fine, so how
all.
are you not
That's
safe?
right. It's locked up right
okay,
here,
look,
boys.
We're
Nice
going
and
round and
safe.
round. You don't want to answer any of the questions. Maybe we'll end with this because we're talking about womanhood. So people can probably shout out the question I'm going to ask you right now.
Okay.
But you know that you're a woman.
Yes.
What is that?
So gender is a social thing. It only
I don't
makes
want to hear
sense.
that. What is a woman? What is a woman?
What is a woman?
The word woman, define in the dictionary. Go.
A woman is somebody who is included and respected and seen and participates in society, recognized by other women. If you speak with women,
circular definition.
That's mine. Whatever.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Good. You pick any actual woman in this
That
room.
that was
In what
just
way do
so
you know
not useful at all. I just don't understand, man. Like, how do people not get it? Like, even if you support it, why wouldn't you at least be able to realize and acknowledge, yeah, it's kind of wacky? Is it just that the second that you give up the goose in any way, shape, or form, you're out of the cult? Is that the issue? Just like republicanism, I guess. Just like being a Republican or a Democrat. It's all a cult. Oh,
female gamers. Oh, I had one last question. I just have one. I had one quick. Can you come back for 1 second? Because this is an important question. You said you're an EMT.
Yes.
Okay. If you're responding to a health emergency. Biological male, somebody with a penis, is having a medical emergency, and they say to you, "I think I'm having a miscarriage." Would you check them to see if they're having a miscarriage? Would you consider that a possibility for them?
Look. No, but that's because some people don't have body parts. Doesn't mean they're not a woman.
Okay. Sounds like we've established there are some people.
Like I tell you, every
who, in
time this
principle,
guy is
can
a
get
walking
pregnant,
red flag.
and there are some people who can't.
To stream.
So there's two categories, otherwise known as binary.
Lots of women can't get pregnant either.
Yeah, but they're still of the nature to get pregnant. The only
But
reason
they can't get pregnant.
Yes, but
truth matters, right?
It does. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Truth matters, and they can't get pregnant. That's the truth. So how are they still women?
Because they are.
Because they quite literally have the chromosomes
for the same
associated
reason
with females.
that I can rightly say that human beings
At least
have
that's going to be his
two legs.
argument.
And if a person is born with only one leg, that doesn't call into question the statement that human beings have two legs, okay? A person being born with one leg doesn't mean that now legs are on a spectrum and we can't say anything at all about how many legs a person has. Who knows? They could be a centipede. You know, they could have 100 legs. No, we know human beings have two legs. If a human is born without two legs, something went wrong. They were supposed to have that second leg. Something went wrong. If you meet a person on the street who only has one leg, maybe they had an accident. Maybe they were in war. Maybe they were in a car accident. Maybe they had cancer. A leg was cut off. But you know that something went wrong.
How far on the spectrum are your
by
legs?
their nature,
Maximum.
they're supposed to have two legs. Same thing for a woman. A woman by her nature can get pregnant. A man by his nature never can. So if you meet a woman of childbearing age, say she's 28 years old, and she can't get pregnant, you know automatically that something has gone wrong. And she can go to the doctor and find out what that thing is, even if they can't fix it. So that proves that women by their nature can get pregnant, because the simple fact that she can't shows you that there's something wrong. This is what is known as the exception that proves the rule. Whereas if a male with a penis can't get pregnant, no doctor on earth is going to run tests to see what's wrong with him. Because they already know it's that he's a male, and there's only male and female, those who can get pregnant and those who can't. So, that's it. There are male gametes and female gametes.
I mean, it's hard to argue with him, to be completely honest. Like, I'm of the opinion that you can do whatever you want. The only time that I get upset is when people demand that you do X, Y, or Z. And I'm just like, dude, shut up. Leave me alone. Go bother somebody who has the ears to listen to your nonsense. Leave me alone. Like, the thing for me is, I don't have support, like, especially for anybody. So people who are being extremely uppity and in my face about the thing that they're complaining about just makes me care even less. And quite honestly, I think people are tired of hearing it. Especially here in the US. In the US, dude, the economic situation for most people is getting very grim. And they are sick and fucking tired of hearing politicians talk about this instead of economic issues, like how they're going to create more jobs that I can have, or how they're going to make more gainful employment, or how they're going to fix the education debt problem, or how they're going to fix the credit card debt problem, or how they're going to fix all of these other economic factors. And the thing is, people are ridiculously tired of hearing it. But the worst part about people being ridiculously tired of hearing it is that, for example, typically speaking in the United States, Democrats are the ones who focus on trans rights a lot on their platform. The problem is when people get sick and tired of hearing about that kind of stuff, or hearing about gender politics in general, hearing about feminism, hearing about all that kind of stuff, when people get tired of hearing about that, they're going to vote for the other side. They're tired of hearing about it. They're either just not going to show up and vote at all because they feel like they came out last time and voted for the Democrats and then they did fuck all that they promised, which is something that pisses me off. But the problem is that when people get this impression that nothing's going to change, even if their guy wins the election, nothing's going to change, and all that they want to talk about are issues that you don't give a fuck about, the other side that wants to implement extremely harmful policies to everybody is going to win. And the reason that they're going to win is because they're purposefully spotlighting the fact that the other side only talks about shit that you don't care about. Like, nobody cares about this. Talk about things that people actually care about. Like, I mean this very seriously. If the next, in this upcoming election, because in the US we have an election upcoming, I am going to make an extremely bold prediction right now. You can clip this for all I care. That's fine. Go ahead, clip me on it. And then you can play it back to me on election night. Couple of things that I want to say for my prediction moving forward. When is the next election? Next November. So my prediction is that in this election, it does not fucking matter who is running for the Republicans or who is running for the Democrats. What will matter is what each side talks about. If whoever is the Republican candidate comes in and they're talking about the economy, how they're going to fix the economy, how they're going to preserve traditionalism as is their base, that's what their base likes, how they're going to get America back to the values that made it so great, which is something you hear every single election season, and they just point out the absurdities of what the Democrat is talking about. They will win without question. However, I see a very real path for Democrats to win the presidency again, but in order for that to happen, I think that they need to stop talking about as many social issues. What the Democrats need to do and their path for victory in the presidential election next year is to talk about things that people actually give a fuck about. They need to come out and match blow for blow and say, this is how we address the economy. This is how we address public transportation issues. This is how we revamp the welfare system to make it more equitable and fair. This is how we make huge public transit systems that we've been promising you for years. This is how we reinvigorate the railroad industry in the United States. This is how we are going to get education debt to not be a problem anymore. This is how we are going to power up the economy and spur globalized trade into the next generation. If they just steer clear of talking about equality, social issues, gender politics, if they just stay away from it, there is no fucking way that they lose. However, if the Democrat comes out and he's just standing there and a lot of the time, let's say a quarter of the time he comes and speaks, and he just talks about gay rights, women's rights, gender equality, LGBTQ issues, any social issue, if he comes out and does that, he will lose the election in 2024. I don't care who is on either side. People don't care who is on either side. People care what color they're voting for, blue or red. And what's going to happen is they're going to actively listen very closely to who is saying the things that they actually care about. And if the Democrats come out and drop the ball really hard here by talking about social issues instead of economic issues, they're gonna lose. Quite frankly, there is so many things that they could stand on their platform, but they just are choosing not to. They are willfully being neglectful of their own electorate by choosing to talk about things that only about 5% of people actually care about. Most people don't give a rat's ass about those issues. Most people don't care. Who's the candidates? We don't know yet. Like I said, it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck if it's Joe Biden and Trump again. I don't give a fuck if it's Ron DeSantis and Pete Buttigieg. I don't care who the candidates are. It doesn't matter who the candidates are. It matters what they talk about. Because people are actively listening now. In the past election in 2020, we saw the most people come out to vote of any election in U.S. history. It wasn't even close to any other election in U.S. history. Joe Biden had the #1 most votes of any candidate for president in U.S. history. And in that election, even though he didn't win the election, Donald Trump now holds the record for the second most votes in any election in American history. Americans are listening now. They are actually paying attention to the issues, and the reason that they came out to vote for Joe Biden is because he talked about the COVID pandemic, economic stimulus packages, how he's going to help distribute the vaccine, what he's going to do at the border for immigration, what he's going to do to fix college education debt, what he is going to do to help the public transit situation, and what he is going to do to help the housing situation. There was a little tiny bit of the LGBTQ stuff sprinkled in there, but that was definitely the tinier part of his platform. And this time, he's not going to have the COVID pandemic to ride the coattail to success of. He's not going to have the luxury of a global pandemic that everybody is shitting their pants about, that's completely destroying the economic situation across the world. He doesn't have that as a crutch going into this next election. He does not have it anymore. It doesn't matter how much he talks about it. That's done. That's not even the zeitgeist of the times anymore. That was something that was like catching lightning in a bottle for him. He got ridiculously lucky and it fell in his lap. That's not going to happen again. This time you need to come out and actually talk about an extremely strong platform. And quite frankly, I think he did an extremely good job in the past 3 years so far. He has done an exceptional job of following through on the things that he said that he wanted to do, and also throwing in a few things that I like that he didn't even talk about on the campaign trail. I would say that I'm actually quite the fan of his policies thus far as president. But, truth be told, I'm a little bit peeved that certain things haven't been pushed further. Like, for example, his from the very beginning, he wanted to focus on making healthcare accessible and more affordable and easier to get. And he wanted to open up insurance a little bit more for everybody to participate in a more fair way. That has not happened. At all. Like, at all. I have not noticed any difference at all in any premiums that I've had, and I've actually had the luxury of switching insurances in the middle of his presidency. Nothing has changed in that regard since he's become president, and I deduct points for that because that's a serious issue. Another thing, he released the gas reserve, the emergency gas reserve, when the Ukrainian war broke out and we stopped accepting oil from Russia. The price of oil skyrocketed. He released the emergency reserves, and the price of gas went down significantly for some time. It went back up a little bit, but it's still not at the height that it was like a year ago. Still expensive, but much better, specifically because of the actions that he took to make sure that the gasoline prices would go down. He did this through executive order, so this was something that he himself actually made happen. There's a lot to talk about here. It would take me an entire stream to go over every single detail of the things that I do and don't like about Joe Biden's presidency thus far. I agree with him on a lot of the politics that he has, but I also disagree with him on a lot of the steps that he's taken as well. But I will say, I think that if he runs again, I trust in him and the people around him's abilities well enough that I will be voting for him again if he is the elected candidate. However, if somebody primaries him, I'm probably going to vote in the primaries for the other person and not him. So, that's that. So like I was saying, and you can record this, if whoever the presidential candidate is that is running as the candidate for the Democrats in next year's presidential election, if they come out and the focus of their platform are LGBTQ issues, racial equality issues. Actually, no, you know what? I think that it would be a good idea for them to talk about that because I think that that would really appeal to their base a lot. So let me scratch that one. Let me restart my prediction. If they come out and they talk about LGBTQ issues and they center their base around things that aren't economic, I think that the Democrat loses next year. If they come out, however, I will say there is one really big social issue that I think Democrats would be extremely wise to build their platforms around in the coming election year. It would be extremely smart for the Democrats to really spotlight and focus on abortion. As some of you know, abortion recently became illegal, or not illegal, but it recently became no longer a guaranteed right in the United States. A vast majority of states now actually have almost an abortion ban. A vast majority of states have an abortion ban now. And it would be very smart for whoever the candidate for the Democrats is to come out and talk about how we need to create additional legislation to reintegrate Roe v. Wade into the law. For those of you who don't know, Roe v. Wade was overturned by the Supreme Court, and that's what made it no longer a guaranteed right for women to seek an abortion. Man, that was a lot. Honestly, I wish we had started talking about this an hour ago. Yeah. It's such a multi-layered problem because this is getting into something that I've focused a lot of my time and energy and research on recently, and that's political strategy. I'm really into it. I'm really into thinking about the ways that people structure their campaigns so that they can win. And I think that I'm getting pretty good at predicting stuff. I'm not perfect, but I'm getting pretty good at predicting stuff. One of the things that I also think Democrats need to hammer home on in this upcoming election is going to be the rapid privatization of natural resources in the United States. So in the United States over the past 10, 15 years, something that's popped up that's become a little bit of an argument between multiple different parties is there's a lot of people who want to buy up, let's use water as an example. There's a lot of private companies and individuals that want to buy all of the water reserves like lakes, water treatment facilities, water. And they want to start becoming the provider of those resources to households. Like, for example, you need electricity or you need water, you go to the private company and you pay them whatever price they want to charge because you don't have a choice. It's not like there's a whole bunch of water companies that have pipes hooked up to you specifically. So there's a big argument going on right now about whether or not the state should own these resources so that they can force a low price for these resources, or if it should be privatized so that a private company can take over and provide a better quality product and service. Because the thing is, so with state-run, normally it's the issue that with a state-run, it's extremely cheap, which is good, but there's significant budget limitations that make it so that they can't provide necessarily the best service or the best product to their customers. Then there's private companies owning the resources where the argument is they can provide the best service and the best product for the consumer, but at the same time, it's going to be significantly more expensive. Personally, in my opinion, I think that there should be a two-headed approach to this situation. There should be some reservoirs that are owned by the state, some reservoirs that are owned by private companies. That way they're forced to compete with one another, and it keeps everybody fair. Because what can happen is if all of them are owned by private companies, they can just actually make the prices whatever the fuck they want. And if they can make the prices whatever they want and just agree behind closed doors to keep the prices at a certain high level together, then they also have a monopoly on this system, the water system in this case. And not only can they charge whatever they want, but they can just start providing dog shit products and services as well because they're not beholden to any real competitors. However, if the state owns literally everything, it's significantly less innovative, and over time the state is naturally incentivized by the budgets that they're given to not build as much infrastructure as may be needed, to not use the most expensive and most advanced technologies that can help with these kinds of situations. So the state isn't necessarily the best option either. Instead, we should have two options where this guy owns some and this guy owns some. That way they have to compete with one another. The people who need a cheaper option that maybe isn't as good but still good enough can choose the state option, and the people who want the insane, crazy, water filtered, super pure water that is super amazing yet expensive can choose this option. That way, all of the consumers win. But the thing here is the state will have to compete with the private companies because they'll have to provide a good enough service and product that these guys don't just take the entire market. And these guys will have to compete with the state in that they have to make their prices competitive enough for it to make sense to most people. That way, if you have both, they have to compete. It keeps it fair. And a lot of my philosophies around politics actually are purely based in competition. I think that as long as there is healthy competition between all parties in the market, you have won. That is the ideal situation to be in just period. That is the ideal economic situation to be in. Is that free market forces are allowed and they are working in the way that they are checked and balanced between private corporations and state-run companies. Because then everybody is forced to play fair. It's also the same way that I think that we could fix the health insurance issue in the United States. Healthcare costs something. It does have a cost. Whether you're taking that cost from taxpayer dollars or you're taking that cost for private companies. What I mean is whether or not the state's charging you for taxation in order to pay for that cost, or you have a private company that's taking it out of your paycheck every time to pay for your insurance instead. Both of those are taking money out of your pocket. No matter how you tear this, you have to pay for healthcare. However, I think that if we initiated a long-term plan where there was a state-run health insurance company that people could choose to get into that was both affordable and covered any of the care that you would normally need, I think that it would be perfectly fine and it would run very effectively and help a lot of people. For example, me. I'm extremely young. I work out a lot. I'm very healthy. I have a very balanced diet. But the problem is I want to pay some of my debts back a little bit faster. So I'd rather have a more minimal insurance plan than the expensive one that I have now. My company only offers one choice, and it's of significant price to me. I could put an extra around $200 a month towards my debts and paying them back faster if I had a cheaper health insurance plan. And what this government option would do is make it so that people who are like me, who might have a little bit more debt, might want to pay back their debts a little bit more quickly, might want to be more fiscally responsible about making sure that they make their payments in a timely manner. People like me could choose this cheaper state-run option because I'm younger, so I'm less likely to need it as much, but it can still provide the care that I need in case something goes critically wrong with me. And in the meantime, I can make a better effort at paying back my debts, which makes me more financially stable and more financially happy, especially over a long period of time, because that $200-ish that I would save every month, multiply that by 12, and where are we at? We're at $2,400 a year. If you take that $2,400 a year and extrapolate that over 10 years, that's $24,000 that I've saved on healthcare. Again, it's over 10 years, so that's not like the largest sum in the universe, but I'd rather have $24,000 less of debt in 10 years or have $24,000 more in investments that have been growing over the past 10 years than I would having quality health care that I'm not going to even make use of throughout the next 10 years. And then 10 years down the line, when I don't have as many debts anymore, I could then maybe, depending on what the situation is at the time, stick with my cheaper state-run healthcare. Or if I feel like spending the extra money, because like I said, I got my debts down, all these other things, I could take that extra money that I have now and buy a private healthcare plan that has all of the bells and whistles that I might require 10 years down the road from now that I don't need now. But it's just some food for thought. Personally, like I just said, am very much an advocate for free market hyper competition. I want the state to set up fair state-run organizations to compete with private organizations, because I feel like if a private organization can't compete, that's their problem. And maybe they should make their prices lower or their products better in order to compete with the lower cost state-run option. I also think that it would be super important that for the state-run option, we don't put any kind of limitations on who is allowed to qualify in such a program. For example, as it is right now, we have two things in the United States. One's called Medicaid and the other's called Medicare. Medicare is essentially government-provided health care for the elderly, and Medicaid is government-provided or assisted health care for the poor. I can easily see how if this was structured in a jank way in the United States, we could end up where we have a state-run option that people can buy into, but you have to have under a certain income level in order to qualify. I think that in order for this system to work, you specifically need to not have those qualifiers. If you have those qualifiers, it makes no sense to even try doing something like this, because essentially you're just creating a new Medicaid organization, and it's not going to really help a whole lot or do a whole lot of anything. It's important to not have those types of qualifiers, because having those types of qualifiers makes the competition of the situation significantly different and changes the landscape of the businesses or the industry, to the point that it wouldn't be fair for either side to try and compete in that market, and it also wouldn't make any sense for consumers in that market. Essentially, what I'm saying is, if you add these qualifiers and create that kind of environment in that industry, you have essentially completely killed every single person involved in the industry, consumer, producer, middleman. You've killed all of them by adding those qualifications, or at the very least, you have not done literally anything to make a meaningful, impactful change, and you would result after that in having the exact same situation you currently have before the change. What I'm saying here is, if you added these qualifiers and you still had these private companies, and these qualifiers eliminated many people, not everybody, but many people from being allowed to participate in it, most people would still have to choose the private insurance option anyway, so they wouldn't even notice a benefit. They wouldn't even notice a difference between the two options here. And I also think the third part of this that's most important is that for this state-run health insurance company, it is extremely important that tax money is not used to continually keep this up. For example, I think this state-run company needs to be able to operate as its own business without the assistance of the government, if that makes sense. They should be entitled only to the same amount of subsidies that the private insurance company should be allowed to qualify for. Tom, what's the price of your health insurance, if you don't mind me asking? I pay approximately $200 a month. Approximately $200 a month. But the problem is, the way that health insurance costs work in the United States is that they're based on your age. So this June, when I become 28, my health insurance cost is going to go up. It's not going to go up a whole hell of a lot, but it'll go up by about $30 a month. probably like $20 to $30 in a month. And that's going to be another additional cost that I actually have to take care of. Yeah. So I don't have any problem with telling you how much my health insurance costs, but I used to pay significantly more. So how it works in the United States, for those of you who aren't from here, is that on December 31st and January 1st, let me start at January 1st. On January 1st of every single year, your company had to have decided if they want to change to a new group insurance plan with a new insurance company, or a new plan within the same private company that they were already subscribed to. What this does is, it means that they can choose the plans that the company is offering and then provide them to you. However, you only get to pick the plans that your company is willing to provide. It's not the case that the company you work for can select a health insurance company, and as an employee, I just now have access to all of their plans. That's not how that works. They select and tailor make very specific plans for their employees. So I had the experience where for all of 2022, I was enrolled in one health insurance plan, which was, we had two options at that point. A really, really cheap option that was just not good healthcare, and a very expensive option that was insanely excellent healthcare. To give some context here, plans are structured with like metals. So you have nothing, and then you have bronze, and then you have silver, and then you have gold, and then you have platinum. Okay? So the two plans that we had were silver, way down here, or platinum, way up here, the highest you can get. And those were my only two options. So I went with the platinum because I wanted to have some coverage in case something went horribly wrong. But in order to have that coverage, I had to pay approximately, I think it was $370 a month in order to have that level of coverage. And that's automatically taken out of your paycheck. You never see that money at all. You just never get to have access to that money. And it's poof, gone forever. You don't get it back if nothing bad happens to you by the end of the year. It's just, it's not a good look. So I realize now that I've taught your ears off long enough about politics, and it's almost midnight. So I would love to continue this conversation, but I actually have to go with Emily tomorrow morning to pick up our brand new dresser for our new apartment, which I'm super excited about. So I'm going to raid out for the night. I'm going to find somebody here in a second for you that I know you're going to love. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, we're raiding Andy. He's playing Spyro, brother. All right. So, if you haven't hit that follow button, but you enjoyed what you saw tonight, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead and hit it. I always appreciate it when you do, and I know that you are going to love being a part of this community that I'm building here. We talk about politics frequently enough, even while I'm in the middle of playing games. This was more of a deep dive into politics for the last, hour and a half of the stream. But I enjoy doing this stuff, and I do want to do it significantly more. So if you ever have any topics or recommendations for politics to talk about, I'm obviously more well-versed in American politics, so try to keep it limited to that scope. But if you ever have anything that you want me to talk about or give my opinion about, please let me know. I'm a very open book. I'll tell you anything, no matter how much trouble I'll get in. But yeah, have a nice night. Remember, I love each and every single one of yous, and I hope you have a fantastic evening. Of course, I'm going to see you again tomorrow.